What's up, guys? Another 2-Minute Tuesday coming at you here with my guy Jesse. And this is going to be a little bit different, bro. You know, we usually train on tactical stuff, but I want to hit on some mindset for this one. So let's talk about how can someone love themselves, believe in themselves, and not stay trapped in the boxes that people put you in.
That's actually one of my favorite things to talk about because all of us have heard some negative things at some point in time in our life. Would you agree?
Yep.
I remember that as a kid. Hey, pizza face. I used to get thrown in the trash can head first. And those limiting beliefs are only limiting beliefs, but our feelings lie to us every single day. So you got to combat that every single day. You wake up, you look at the mirror. Hey, Jonah.
Yeah.
Like if you're Jonah. Hey, I love you. I'm proud of you. I believe in you. I'm here, ready to go ahead and dominate today. Anything that comes your way, you will win. You're undefeated. All these positive little nuggets. They stack up with all these small wins to create big mountaintops of success.
I was watching the Matthew McConaughey podcast. He just did on Modern Wisdom.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, not yet.
A great podcast. I'd encourage you guys to go listen to it. But on there, Matthew McConaughey, in the most Matthew McConaughey way, just like, you know, with his hair, like the crazy hair in his eyes, he's like, I wish people were more full of themselves. He's like, I don't mean that in an egocentric way, but I wish people were more full of themselves, you know, believing in themselves.
I agree.
Because most people, they don't believe in themselves and they end up half-assing it, not putting in the work, not showing up for themselves. So he's like, I wish people were more full of themselves and holding themselves accountable, knowing themselves,
right,
exploring themselves. When you do really good, pat yourself on the back. Give yourself some praise. When you do bad, hey, you messed that up. You know, let's not do that again.
Yeah.
Let's not touch the stove. That hurts. You know, so keeping yourself in check, because I really enjoy studying successful people and seeing how they operate. Mm-hmm. And the two things that I've seen within successful individuals is A, they were incredibly delusional in the beginning when they first started and didn't have proof of concept and success. And B, they have a little bit of an ego.
Yeah.
And an ego is not a bad thing, but it's the balance of you need some ego to hold yourself accountable, to give yourself some confidence, some whatever else. But where most people go wrong is they let it go. They let their ego get out of control and they get crazy.
Right.
And you got to stay humble, stay grounded. You need to have that happy middle ground where you believe in yourself, you know you can do it. You're a little bit optimistically delusional, but typically successful people, what I've seen happen in the past is the same ego that allowed them to become successful becomes their detriment.
Right.
Because they let it get out of proportion.
Exactly. And utilizing someone else's belief until you can believe it yourself. For instance, there's someone a couple years ago when I was in a really, really dark place, overweight, didn't feel good about myself. I was bad. And they said, Jesse, you're going to be a monster in this industry. And I was like, bro, I can barely see out of this week. What do you mean I'm going to be a monster? You're going to change thousands of people's lives. You're going to help millions of dollars. And I was like, is this lady crazy? What is wrong with her? How does she see this in me? And I utilized her belief and I just kept writing it on the board, kept writing it on the wall, kept writing it in my notebook, kept it in front of me on my phone every single day. And then that belief began to just become my walk. And as my walk started to come, I heard this word, it's a blessing to be a blessing. It's a blessing to be a blessing because if we can't help ourselves, we can't help other people. But if we're only focusing on helping ourselves, we're not serving other people. If we're serving other people, it's so weird how everything will always 10x and tenfold, you know?
Well, we're out of time, but guys, if you found this impactful, if you felt empowered, please like and share this with someone else that would find benefit. Have a blessed week.